Hi, I have been paid for the first time on YouTube, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how much my YouTube paycheck was. I will be saying something very little about my entire YouTube journey, the monetization process and its Google AdSense issues, and then how much exactly I received as my YouTube first paycheck. Very quickly, as we may already know, the requirement for monetization on YouTube is 1,000 subscribers with 4,000 hours of watch time or 10 million short views in 90 days. And I was on YouTube from February 22nd, 2022, and throughout this period I uploaded consistently. Not until 7th of December 2022 that I reached the 1,000 subscribers. My kind of content are always short, so for that matter I gained the 1,000 subscribers before the 4,000 hours of watch time. Throughout my entire journey on YouTube, I've had strikes upon strikes, up to 2. And that's because of the type of content I have been creating. It's got to do with tricks, hacks, and other WhatsApp account related issues. So moving on, I had the 4,000 hours of watch time on January 7th, 2023. That was a month after I gained the 1,000 subscribers. I began the monetization process on the same day, even before YouTube sent me their congratulatory message. And the entire monetization process hasn't been easy at all. The second step, which is verifying of the Google AdSense account, delayed. The reason for that was because I've had multiple Google AdSense accounts created in my name. Now you need to have just one Google AdSense account in your name. So if you have a number of YouTube channels and you think you can be able to have multiple Google AdSense accounts, it is not allowed. So I had to refer to the email address I received from Google AdSense account on reason for the rejection of my Google AdSense account. So I noticed that I need to go ahead and then delete the other Google AdSense account that I have created. So I went ahead and then carry out that. So on the 16th of January 2023, I was accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Normally, each review should take a single night. So the first step, which got to do with you accepting the monetization policy and then all that, moving on to the second step, which is Google AdSense account being accepted, that has to take a single night, and then YouTube reviewing your account will also take a single night. But because of the fact that I've had multiple Google AdSense accounts created, so my Google AdSense account that I submitted was not accepted, I had the process delayed for me this far. So on that 16th of January 2023, after I was accepted into the partner program, I turned on ads on all my videos and then was waiting patiently to see how much I will be making on the first day of monetization. And lo and behold, I made 75 cents on that particular day. Now moving on to the dashboard for you to see things for yourself very quickly. But before that, talking about the Google AdSense account, the verification process for the Google AdSense account will be done after your AdSense account has been verified and accepted into YouTube Partner Program. So the verification is going to come even though you started making money with your videos, but the verification pin is going to be sent to the email address which you have provided. So even if you have made the $100 threshold before the AdSense pin come in, you cannot be able to receive that money unless you verify your Google AdSense account with the pin that is going to be sent to you. The pin is going to be sent to the postal address you have provided. So it is always advisable that you provide a postal address of the nearest post office to you, because there are no phone numbers on the Google AdSense pin. What you've got to do is, after you have requested for your pin, go to the post office and then you are going to leave your number and then name behind, so that anytime the Google AdSense pin comes in, you can be reached and then you can be able to take it. That is how the process was for me, and it took barely 2 weeks for my Google AdSense pin to arrive in my country. So moving on to the dashboard, on that particular day of monetization, which was the 16th of January 2023, I made 75 cents. So my CPM, which is how much advertisers are willing to pay, was $3.44 in the month of January. And on the first day, like I've stated, I made 75 cents. It continued that way. So throughout the month of January, which has 15 days for me, I was making $1.27, and it continued that way. So at the end of the month of January, which is from the 16th to the 31st of January, I made $22.83. That was what I made in the month of January. So because it was not up to the threshold of $100 for me to get paid, I didn't receive any pay in the month of January. So moving on, you are more or less going to roll over to the next month, which was a full month of 28 days. So the CPM for the month of February was $4.60, and then the RPM being $1.43. The very first day of February, I made $1.61, and throughout the month of February, I made a whopping $51.88. This, in addition to what I've made in the month of January, did not add up to the $100 threshold of Google AdSense account, so I didn't receive any pay at this particular period also. Moving on to the month of March. So the CPM continued to rise from time to time. So in the month of March, my CPM was $5.21. And then the RPM, which is how much I am going to get paid after YouTube takes part of the CPM, is $1.89 for me. And on the very first day of March, I made $1.80. So throughout the period of March, I was making close to $2 each and every day. And at the end of March, I made $73.61. So this, in addition to what I've made in January and in February. My first YouTube paycheck was $148.32. Now YouTube pays for the previous month. So at the end of March, February and January, whatever I've been able to make, once it passed the $100 threshold, I will get paid in the month of April. So on April 21st, the money is going to leave the Google AdSense account into your bank account, and it can take up to 3 days to reflect. Now, if you are non-US citizen, you have to pay a tax of 12% on all your earnings, and I believe 24% for those living in the US. So even though my total first payment was $148, I received $130.96. So basically that's been it for what I've made as my first YouTube paycheck. And if there's anything else you want to know about the entire process, you can leave that in the comment section and I will be able to address that to you personally. Thank you, and please subscribe for more of this content in the coming days.